the politicians, they're all lying and stuff, and they take all the money and poor people and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened this week? By-elections.
Yes. Oh, there's been two, hasn't there? Is that right? Yeah. So last week was a Lib Dem winning one.
Yeah.
Was that the same one that Labour were fourth place, or another one?
I think there was another one.
So everyone's saying because Labour didn't do very well in a safe Tory seat, this is the lowest they've been ever.
But the problem is the vote shares going down.
Yeah.
And there's a concern that Labour are alienating the Remainers and the Leavers.
Yeah.
Of the Brexit vote, which is probably actually quite true.
Probably.
Yeah.
I suppose the point is about because we're first past the post. Maybe it will be a Corbyn-led Labour would do much worse in Tory seats, but in swing seats and in safe Labour seats, maybe some of them do better. So it would be he could get a low amount of votes overall, but win enough or something, or
like the Tories.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the difficult situation for Labour. Keir Starmer's been put there. He is touted as the next one of the next big things in Labour. A potential future leader. Although I find him quite cardboardy and boring.
Like most of them.
Yeah, like most of them. And he is the primary face for Labour on the European thing. The problem is when Labour don't engage with the electorate on Europe, there'll be a ruck of the PLP who will blame Jeremy Corbyn for that.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that he's put Keir Starmer up front to front it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Keir Starmer's doing a particularly good job. Now that could be because Labour hasn't got the message sorted, and the reason Labour hasn't got the message sorted is because the majority of the membership and the PLP are out of kilter with the general public.
Yeah.
On this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's that I think they're struggling to come up with something that will work in the public and that the Labour Party as a whole can push forward on.
And that's a microcosm of the country as a whole, and that we're poles apart.
Yeah.
Everything's one or the other. Everyone's extreme. I mean, it feels like we're the only people in the whole country who were on the fence for Brexit. Everyone else is like
very, very definitive.
Yeah, and we were like.
It's kind of depressing, isn't it? The sort of the level of debate.
Well, it's just so people have been manipulated into being extreme in either direction. The media has done it. I think. I don't think it's something that's happened naturally. I think it's just putting Nigel Farage on the telly because he's makes good telly means it gets people really hate him and people really like him, and it goes.
Mark Carney had something interesting to say though. We shouldn't be focusing on the current things. We should be making the economy work for the majority of the people who are struggling. There seems to be very little effort into going to making sure that those are reaping the rewards of growth and the benefits of globalisation.
Well, yeah.
So basically making Jeremy Corbyn's point for him.
Yeah. That's everybody knows actually that's the centre of the problem. Inequality and Thatcherism has failed, but they can't. Nobody can say that. No one in the media would say that. The government aren't going to say that. They've got to pretend that actually, the lefties were calling us names, and that's made the economy crash or something.
It's the lefties who didn't deregulate the banks enough, so.
Yeah, it's bullshit, isn't it? It's not. It's the fault of something that I didn't think was a problem 10 years ago. It was the economic globalised neoliberal approach. Even then, it was like, well, it does seem to work. Aren't people more well off? And the answer is no. Some people are a lot, and it's gone more.
Well, it's been masked, hasn't it? So initially, living standards were supposed to get better because of the economic, but that wasn't because people were getting more money. It's because more people went to work. So, whereas traditionally you had the nuclear family and the father went off to work and the mother stayed at home and looked after the kids and raised the kids and stuff like that. Well, that changed. The balance changed. So the mother also went out to work. Yeah. So you have more money coming into the household.
Yeah.
So it's living standards are getting back up.
And everyone has
working
to work.
harder. Yeah.
Slavery again.
Okay. So
back to the mill.
That sort of petered out. So then we had sort of benefits come in, yeah?
Yeah.
So people were topping up with benefits.
Benefit scroungers, it's their fault.
And that made people better off. But that's not the natural redistribution by markets, is it? And then you've got the credit all maxed out, and all of a sudden we've got a row back on this. We can't afford to subsidise families, and we can't. Well, theoretically, we shouldn't be relying on credit so much to subsidise standard living. But it looks like we're on that path.
And there is a social element of that, isn't there? There is a thing of, with each year, I need more stuff. I need to be in a better place, so I need to borrow some more money.
And pay back
So I can buy my big sofa, and I can, I don't know, flashy car, brand, it's got to be a 16 reg car, etc.
Yeah. The long and short of it is, well, we just need to come up with a new system of living.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. It's just, we're just heading straight back to where we were.
Yeah, and I mean, it's very, very easy for me to say, well, you don't need a 15 reg car. You don't need all the new consoles. You don't need all. You don't need so much stuff. People need to live within their means. I know. I do stupid things with money. We all do, don't we? But it's become the norm.
The problem is, people who are quite prudent with money are punished. So people who actually have money to save, they've been really harshly punished since the crash, basically, even before the crash.
Because they're not spending, they're not making an economic activity.
And they're getting no interest on their money, so the money is not even standing still.
Yeah.
It's just going down. So very interesting. Yeah.